A big hello once again to everyone watching it, and welcome back to some more Nimby Rails, where we're here in London, slowly expanding out the TFL network. Last time, don't know if you remember, if you was here, we created the Hammersmith City line all the way from Barking to Hammersmith, living up to its name. The only thing is at the moment we only have 3 trains on it, 2 of which are actually on the East London section between Aldgate and Barking, and also a massive queue of trains waiting to actually get into Barking. Whereas also, we then also created the East London line branch of the London Overground between West Croydon, Crystal Palace and Highbury and Islington. Whereas today, we're going to look at expanding, creating the sort of North London line between Stratford and Richmond, then probably also expanding the district line all the way down to Richmond. But with that being said, I think one of the first things that we should do, that is absolutely crying out for right here, is actually to complete the circle and get the circle line up and running, since that is an obvious omission from our network at the moment. So hello Topo and hello Crazy, I recommend you take out a loan. Is that even possible? I didn't even realise that was possible. Just realised we're called Coastal Freight. Bit far from the coast. I think we should be called Transport. Not Transport in London. NTFL. So we're not different for legal reasons. I think there's a small issue at Earl's Court. I don't think there is. Oh, hang on. I know what the issue is. So the issue is the Olympia train gets stuck, basically. It's waiting over here for the Barking trains to basically sod off from the platforms. Not transporting for London. There we go. Loans. We could take a loan of $1 billion, which I feel like we are probably going to... Oh, actually, I already have that loan. Never mind. I think get a 5-year loan. That is also for another $1 billion. I can't remember how many zeros that is. I think that's 9. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They use the same platform. What's the deadline to pay it back? Not approved. Okay. How about 100 million? Okay, what about 10 million? Okay, what about... Actually, do you know what? Yeah, 6. How about a million? Okay, what about... So, give me 100 bucks. Oh, hang on a minute. That says in millions. I didn't read that part. So I think I was looking to take out a loan for a couple of trillion there. How about we do 100 million? Yeah, we got another $1 billion loan. Also, whilst here, very quickly, what I will actually do is at Earl's Court, put the secondary platform signal to be this, and then the secondary platform to actually be 1E, so that the Kensington Olympia trains aren't being horrendously delayed. The Barking trains at Earl's Court, thanks for that, Crazy, by the way, like, eagle eyes, they're actually spotting this problem at Earl's Court. I didn't even realise I had it. I forgot kind of that I'd even done this. I think, where is it? It is Blackfriars, Embankment, Westminster. There it is, there's Earl's Court. No, okay, so this is using the secondary platforms. Thankfully, there aren't that many trains, and this Kensington Olympia train... Oh no, there we go. Now it's using the second platform. Now it's shuttling back and forth. Complete waste of a train, but you know, that's what they do in real life. The deadline to pay it back is in 5 years, so it's not too bad, but we are paying a hefty amount every single month. The loan is in $1 million. I realised that a bit too late. Possibly change the platform they use. No, I just make it to be like a second platform, to be honest, since this train leaves and then another Barking train basically pulls in and then just sits there. Let's take a look at the sort of circle line, because I feel like it would be worthwhile actually creating the circle, which famously is not a circle anymore. It's now sort of like a lasso. So stations that we would need to do would be from let's see, it would be from Gloucester Road, then we need to do High Street Kensington, so it will be over here, High Street Kensington Farmers Market. Let's get the stations built actually for this. So High Street Kensington on the ground. No, do you know what? Depth of -1 because it's cut and cover at 200 meters. Doesn't need to be any more since it's just going to be 4-car class 484s. High Street, Kensington, then Notting Hill Gate, which I would assume, based upon this, would probably be about here. That's what I'd want to say. This also does strangely look like sort of a path that like a train line would take. So I do think get Notting Hill Gate. Do you know what I should do? I should actually look at maps so I can get this historically accurate. What's your main goal in the game? Main goal in the game is to slowly build up just the UK's transport network, also get Eurostar. I think the ultimate goal is to actually get Eurostar up and running. If I can get a connection to mainland Europe, that is sort of the finishing goal, if you like, of this series. Right, so St James's, Piccadilly Circus, no, wrong part of London, Kensington. There we go. High Street Kensington. So High Street Kensington was actually in the correct spot. Then after that, Notting Hill Gate is actually over here. I was correct. Just before I start getting some angry comments down below about not having it be accurate. Then after that, Bayswater, which is around here. Bayswater, 200 meters roughly. And then after that, got Paddington, but this is the Circle Line stations. So Paddington can probably get away with 170 meters. To be fair, actually no, let's keep it consistent. There you go. So Paddington, Bayswater, then it comes all the way around here. Then we already have Aldgate East, and then it comes around and does the lasso. Now to connect all these stations to existing networks, so that can connect up like that, and then there can be another piece of track so that it sort of connects up here as well. I don't know why it does that. That does not look good. Add some more station, add that track, and then over here get it so it connects up properly. Okay, it doesn't really want to connect up properly, sadly. To be honest, I don't know if I'd be able to actually get it to connect. Oh, there was, nope. Still trying to invert the tracks, that's a bit confusing. Oh, there we go. That's connected up properly. And then now, cut and cover style, straight down to Bayswater. Then up to Notting Hill Gates, then down to High Street Kensington, which would then connect up with Gloucester Road. There we go. Build all these blueprints. Actually, don't build this because that's not actually right. Okay, don't get it to connect. Okay, not like that. I don't want them to twist around. If I can help it. There we go. That's correct. Hello, Williams have the Circle Line, have an ugly branch to Hammersmith, bit of a sharp curve at Notting Hill Gate. Yeah, but let's be honest, it's subsurface lines. They don't really go that fast anyway. Don't really need to build like nice big gentle curves like this road over here. Which has got the Russian Embassy School on it. That's interesting. Yeah, don't really need that. It's no benefit. It's not high speed 1, high speed 2, and high speed 3 is just a pipe dream. That's never going to happen. Press Alt to invert the... Oh, I didn't even realise. Okay, thanks for that, Crazy. I guess you could extend the Olympia shuttle to High Street Ken. I could actually, to be fair. You are right. I will do that because, to be honest with you, I really want the Olympia shuttle to actually be somewhat useful, because at the moment it is absolutely garbaged here. So there we go, get that little bit of track so it can, I mean, to be fair, I say that probably should have made it a bit more gentle. I think this is actually how it's supposed to curve around. So pretend like this doesn't exist. As a matter of fact, I'd like to select it and just delete it. Delete this and delete that, because it looks atrocious. And then immediately what I can do, High Street, Kensington, Olympia, add a stop back. Oops, not new trains, not really doesn't need one more train, it's not that busy. Add another stop at Earl's Court, and then bring it around to Bluebell Cottage is what it's going to be called for now. But it's going to be High Street Kensington, because I will rename it to that. I should actually probably put a bay platform as well, now that I think about it. So what I would do is use this, and then not tram, high speed. I don't really want high speed. UK. Would be nice if I could just get sort of like one platform. I know in real life, High Street Ken does have, I think, 5 platforms or 4. I admit it, I don't usually watch your videos. The main videos I watched was the Mad Thrash from the LX400 to Bromley Bus Garage on Diversion. I decided to watch the live stream, so why not, I guess. Hey, well, welcome to the stream. It's nice to have you here. I was going to say I don't often do these, but I do these streams every single week. I don't really post much of those Thrash videos anymore, mostly just because I'm not really out often enough, and nowadays there isn't a lot of Thrash, to be honest. I just built some rails. Should actually pay more attention to what I'm doing. Just delete this and delete that. So I actually wanted to expand the station. There we go. And then, you know what? I'll leave it like that for now. It's not like ideal, but it is what it is. Get this to connect up like that. Build all these blueprints. Come back to the line diagram. Bluebell Cottage, which I really want to rename, because that's going to get on my tits, to be honest. Where is it? It's this one. Bluebell Cottage, High Street Ken. Now I will abbreviate it because it's quite a mouthful. Decrease the area down, doesn't need to be that massive. High Street Kensington. Then after that I would want to come back into here and then change what platform it is. Go into 3S instead. Go into the bay platform. Just so that you're not going to block up the circle line. Come up to Boots, which is Gloucester. No, what is it? Notting Hill Gate. That's the one. Notting Hill Gate. Oops, not Gator. Not Gatorade. Notting Hill Gate. Naming passengers. Oops. Naming passengers. Decrease down the area just a bit. Doesn't need to be like all the way. And then we have Bayswater. Is Bayswater one word? It is one word. Bayswater. Decrease that down as well. Little sort of section if you'd like. Just realised as well, to be honest, I should have connected these 2 stations up. But you know what? In real life, technically they're not connect. Well, they are, but they're separate. But they're not. It's like Hammersmith. It's like Hammersmith, where there's 2 separate stations. You get the where is it? The Hammersmith and City and Circle Line stations, and then you have like the District Line and Piccadilly ones, and technically there is a bit of a walk between them. That's the same at Paddington, even though they do share the same name, which is just annoying. Makes connectivity an absolute pain. I think this train, High Street Kensington train, the Olympia branch train has reset itself. Where is it? Oh, it's actually started at High Street Ken. That's good. Now I'll create a new line. Good day, mate. Hello, Bill. From William, Mount Gambier, South Australia at 2:55 in the morning. Blimey. Imagine being up that late. I usually connect them even if they're separate, so they share the same passenger area. To be honest with you, I think I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to delete this and connect them up, just because otherwise it's really annoying. How do I delete these objects? No, hang on. Delete these objects. Delete Paddington. What on earth has it done here? Why is there a separate station here? Delete that. Delete that. I don't want any stations. Not yet. Is there a way of doing like an open TTD where like you can get them to connect without them like being next to each other? Because that would be nice. Like, no. I mean, I know that. I do. Okay, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Just to expand the area of it. Yes, what is the keybind for it, if you don't mind me asking? Crazy. I would much appreciate that. The button underneath the building, the station. But the button underneath. Auto pen. No, hang on. Drive from the left for. Hang on. The button under the building, the station. Well, this one, to create new buildings. This one. Global selection. Signals. Oh, do you know what? I'm nearly 100% certain I was shown this before and I've completely forgotten. There is a way to like amend sort of like the area of a station. Where is it? Create station. Built. No. Global. What am I doing? Press U, that one. This one, create. Where is it? Then it is. I've completely forgotten where I'm going. Concrete, awning, glass tile. Which one is it under? Oh, there it is. Platform footprint extension. There we go. Get this over here. Perfect. So now, if I create sort of a new station over here, it is part of Paddington. But I do need to delete these just because they're in the way, just a tad. Just completely delete these. Pretend like they don't exist. Hopefully they don't come chasing me for the money back that I spent on this station. That's just going to be a tax write-off now. Get this all the way down there. 200 meters. There we go. Paddington. Connect these stations up. Oops, not like that. Definitely not what, not how I want it to be connected. Get it across like that. That is a talking about like the sharp corner at Notting Hill Gate. That's nothing compared to this over here. That is blimey. I'm pretty certain 99% of trains would just derail on this. That is such a tight corner. Recommend favouring it. I will actually probably do that, to be honest with you. I'll put it on keybind number 1. Cheers for that, Crazy. I will try remember it in future. Right, so now that we have this all connected, Paddington, Bayswater, they're all connected. They actually need a service running through them. So I'll create the new line. To be fair, it's actually made it like orange, not orange, but yellow, which is fitting, very fitting. Delete this because I actually forgot that I've already done that. I've already created a new line. Add stop, so it will go from Paddington down to Bayswater, Notting Hill Gate, High Street, Kensington on the correct platforms. Not on free. Oh, have I? Oh, I think I've put the Olympia shuttle in at the wrong platform. Then Gloucester Road, which if for some reason wants to go back there to then go up there. That's a bit strange. Hopefully I can correct that. Oh, okay, it's corrected itself. High Street, Kensington. Oh, sorry, South Kensington, Sloane Square, Victoria, St James's Park, Westminster, Embankment, Temple, Blackfriars, Mansion House, Cannon Street, Monument, and then around Tower Hill, and then Aldgate Station. This is where I realise I've actually not connected Aldgate to Aldgate East. So I will add these together. There we go. Build the blueprints. that now, from here, it can go all the way around to Liverpool Street, to Moorgate, to Barbican, Farringdon, then around to King's Cross, then over Euston Square, Great Portland Street, Edgware Road, before then coming up to then go down to Hammersmith. This will be quite a lengthy route, to say the least, but blame TfL, not me. Actually, I say that, this is just going to be really annoying because the amount of trains I'm going to have to put on this, it's just going to do my head in. Honestly, I probably should have just kept it as a circle, but then again, in saying that, the Hammersmith and City branch down to Hammersmith does actually need the supports. It is in desperate needs. Though, in saying that, why does it do that? Why does it go up there to then come down here? Shouldn't be doing that. If I remove this stop... Yeah, if I remove that stop, it doesn't do that, which is a bit strange and a bit concerning. But then if I do add this stop, it makes it go in there, which really concerns me. It feels like there is something that is not right here. But I'm gonna hope if I keep it like coming down here, hopefully it shouldn't double back on itself. And I think that would have corrected it. Yeah, that has corrected it. Okay. Then at Temple, then Embankment, then Westminster, St James's Park, Victoria, Sloane Square, South Kensington, Gloucester Road, High Street Kensington on the correct side, Notting Hill Gate, Bayswater, and then back round to Paddington. Now that is one lengthy route. It always tries to find the fastest route, that is why. Well, let me tell you, the Circle Line is an absolute slog, so it should not be trying to do that. Speaking of, actually, to be fair, I think the next thing that we could do is actually build High Speed 1. Get it down to sort of Ashford International, just because, you know, like get King's Cross St Pancras and then Stratford International, and then down to Ashford. A nice little extension, I feel. Speaking of, let's actually add some. Where are they? The 484s. I think I might have Class C, C class, C stocks even. Or I might be making that up completely. I got 1938 stock, which, to be honest with you, don't think that quite fits on the subsurface lines. It's always weird whenever you see a 38 stock doing like a heritage run on the Metropolitan line, because it's just so comically undersized compared to the massive mainline sized rolling stock that is the S stock. By the way, if you press any money, it will show you the passengers. There you go. I'm getting 9. Is that, what is that? Is that per day, per sort of week? You know what? Oh, how many passengers can this hold? 72 miles per hour top speed, 100 kilometers per hour on the 92 stock. What's the top speed on the 484s? Or is it the 48s? The D trains. There they are. 75. To be honest, auto run a line number, that one, which I should have actually changed, gets 7 trains. I feel like that's enough. Might be worthwhile like doubling them up, just because. That's okay for now, because I actually need to go in here and just change everything. So this is the circle line. Oops. Code can be fine. That's whatever. Base ticket price £1.80. £1.80, because that's the base ticket price in London. Then 50 pence per kilometre travelled. Service level, passenger service. It's a loop. Might be worthwhile having like a timing point in Paddington, but because there's so few trains with so many stops, I don't think there should be a massive problem. But we should actually see one of our first trains in service, which is actually at Gloucester Road, which is interesting. But this is our first sort of C stock train on the Circle line, which we can follow, coming down to Sloane Square, which is at the moment completely full. I think that says quite a lot, to be honest. But then again, looking at just how busy this section is, I think that's just because the district line is completely just shot to pieces. It kind of does need more trains, but then the problem is Barking is our sort of choke point at the moment. If I get another 2 trains, I think. Oh, how do I clone? 1. Oh, I do not want 7 of those. I want 2 of these. Hang on a minute. Hang on. I feel like that has put a lot more than 2 trains on the district line, because now there's 11 trains. But that should be fine. Although in saying that, oh god almighty, the circle line is very busy. So these trains, all 7 of these, I'm going to replace with 4-car units. I feel like if I get all these, replace the selection, 4-car units, it's going to cost a lot, but the capacity is just needed, to be honest. 600 people in each train, that should get them moving. Where is it? That's King's Cross. Okay, I can't click on the train, but there we go. See, so this Circle Line train coming around here has 200 out of 600 people on it. Some of the trains are full. On my Dutch days, I have 16k travelling on a Saturday at 6 minutes past midnight. Would you ever do a Nimby Rails MP? Multiplayer? Oh, that's a good question. I might do, to be fair. That is always a distinct possibility. I probably should. I think I would, actually, to be honest. I probably would. Even worse than everything on the trams. It was trains to fastest route. Maybe have a 10-minute service pattern on all tube lines. To be honest, that is asking quite a lot. Especially on, well, you say all tube lines, I'm not going to be having it on the Kensington shuttle, the Olympia shuttle. That's not getting a 10-minute service, and nor is the Waterloo and City line. But it would be worthwhile actually having that, I suppose, on the district and Hammersmith and City. Although, if I try to get like a 10-minute service on the Circle line, auto run line, departures 6 in the morning. I think I'll make that a bit earlier, at like 4:45. Auto interval every 15 minutes, or 15, is that 15 minutes or 15 hours? Evenly faced on a fixed manual interval. I'd love to get this to be every 10 minutes, which might be a bit ambitious. Auto interval, this is about every 11 minutes at the moment for the district line. C2C is every 15, which I think is too much. So one of the class 357s could probably be retired. 15 minutes? Yeah, that's what. Okay, so I was reading that right then. Okay, that's good. That's 15 minutes. Canary Wharf to Stratford at the moment is every sort of 7.5. Beckton is every 13 minutes, which I think is just about right for the Beckton branch. The Lewisham branch is every 5 minutes, which it needs desperately. It's a very busy branch in real life. Though, saying that, 65 people on that train at Cutty Sark. Hello, Amari. C2C doesn't get any wait times at the termini. Oh, you make a good point, actually. Let's go to C2C. Fenchurch Street. Stop time, custom time, fixed departure. I think if I do it at arrive at 00, implied stop time 1 minute. Nope. If you wait there for 7.5 minutes. Apply that, and then at Barking do the same as well. District line, because I feel like this is just a massive problem at the moment. So remove everything, and get some new stops. So what I will do is I'll use these fast lines for C2C, and then these slow lines for the Hammersmith and City and District lines for the tubes. Get that going over there. Then at West Ham, then Bromley by Bow. and then come by Bow Road, Mile End, over by Whitechapel, Aldgate East, Tower Hill, Monument, Mansion House. Get this going all over here. Westminster, Sloane, oh sorry, no, St James's Park, Victoria, Sloane Square, South Kensington, Gloucester Road, and then terminate at Earl's Court. What I will then also do is at Earl's Court, if it arrives here and there's already a train waiting, it will then use the secondary platform. I would also like it to wait here for, arrive at 50 past, I want you to depart on the hour. So you have about a 12-minute lay-by. Then add some more stops. Then afterwards comes back from Gloucester Road, South Kensington, Sloane Square, Victoria, Westminster, Embankment, and then all the way back. Make sure it goes into the right platforms at Monument, because I don't want it to go into the bank side. That would just create a bit of a collision session with the Waterloo and City line, which we do not want, considering that would be a bit messy. And then Plaistow has just sort of done the same thing again, which is a bit weird. If I do like this and get it to then go back to Barking. Yeah, no, it's just done the exact same thing. I've never used fixed departure in this. Fair enough. I feel like I could try. But like, yeah, no, see, it's just done the exact same thing again. Where from East Ham, which is here, it seems to just like running back, which is a bit confusing. Not really 100% certain as to why it does this. So from West Ham, it doesn't. Maybe it's because it's on the wrong side at Plaistow. If I put them in the middle platforms, maybe that would work. No, it still seems like a bit of a problem, because that from West Ham, if I put them in here, no, that's a massive problem. That I can't do. Maybe there's no switch to turn them at Barking. No, I think there is. There is definitely a switch to turn them around at Barking, because if you look here, there is this over here, so they can be turned back. Or they should be able to be turned back, but for some reason it gets them to go up here, which is a bit confusing. I do wonder, maybe it's worthwhile having like another connection like this just between these lines, but it really shouldn't affect it like that. And it doesn't. This literally doesn't do much. Well, actually, in saying that, it has changed it so. No, and then what on earth is it doing here? No, I don't know what I've done here. Sometimes I wish there was multiplayer save lol. Yeah. Yeah, I do too, to be honest. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what it is? I know exactly what it is. Oh my god. Okay, I know exactly what I've done. I remembered now. So basically, what I've done, this is if you look here, these tracks. So this is left hand running. Or right hand run. Oh shit. Okay, no, right hand running. These two are the up lines. These two are the down lines. I've done it wrong, essentially. So after Barking and East Ham, Upton Park, Plaistow, West Ham. West Ham is the only part that will be correct. See, if I do this, yeah, this works. So that's what I've done. Okay. Right, what I'll get them to do is stop over here at 3E. I want them on the inside platforms. And then at Plaistow, then that gets them back out. Then on the way back from West Ham, I would like them to stop in the inner platform. Then at Upton Park. What's that done? I think I put the wrong. What? No, okay, I would really like them to stay in the center track instead of them constantly ping-ponging in and out. This then does sort of get resolved almost at Barking. Then if I get this to be the secondary signal when they come in, secondary platforms, they can pick any of these to depart from. Ideally, they shouldn't be using any of the other platforms, but in case it is full, then fix departure. So arrive in and then stand, I think, auto interval every 9 minutes. If I give it like a 5-minute stand time, apply that. So 5 minutes, comes in and then departs 5 past the hour. Was it automatic? Should probably be automatic, to be honest. Stop time. Use it. Put 1 minute of stop time. Apply. There you go. And I will do the same with C2C because I have somehow managed to mess this up completely. West Ham. Then after that. Okay, right. So, yeah, I do want them to go on the outside because that's the fastest route. And then that sort of then does work. That's fine. Where is Hammersmith and City line? Then from Barking, East Ham. Nope, I've got this completely wrong. Delete that, delete that, delete that. Then from Barking, oops, new stop at East Ham. And another new stop at Upton Park. Then at Plaistow. Then Stratford. So that does actually fix all the issues with that sort of route. So hopefully now what we should see is it's being a bit better. I also feel like if I created some new signals, some new one-way signals, just because this looks like it is going in the wrong direction, as has happened over here. Reset the train. Okay, I don't know why it's done this. This is actually really, really annoying. Okay, too close, I get that. Don't need to, you know, rinse me for that. But what is it doing here? Oh, I know exactly what it's doing. Okay, delete this and then delete that because it is putting them onto the wrong tracks. What I actually want to do, and also delete these and delete those, just because I just realized what I've done. If I keep those over there, okay, what this should then do is, if I get a one-way track, then where is it? Limited. No, I don't want double track mode. Okay, this junction over here, I feel like I need to delete and start again because I've remembered what I've done. It's not very sensible nor clever, but I do remember. So delete these objects because what I will get them to do is double track it from here on the ground so that, oops, what the giddy aunt is it doing here? What is this? What is this? No, I would much prefer you don't do that. Okay, let's get this going down here into Barking. Then what I will need to do, because these are sort of one direction, so this is the this is the outline, so they are sort of going out there. This is the inline. There should be a track that takes you over from there into here. One that does the exact same over here. Like that. Whilst also then needing one to get you from up here over to here. And then get one of these down there. don't really think there is much of a point in getting these like that, but I might as well. So get these over there. Get some of these up onto there. With this and being up there. I would then love to actually move some signals. So get that. That's correct. That's a path signal. If I create a new signal over here, that is a path signal. Not facing. Okay, so that's going in. These are going out. So I don't need any like that. Then that should be fine. Build all these. Build these to plan. This looks like a massive spaghetti mess, but if it works, it works. Do I live in London? Yeah, I do. Not at the moment, but I was born there and I did grow up in London, so I know the area quite well. That's a mess. C2C at, where is it? Barking. I would like the secondary platform signal to be this one over here, with those being the secondary platforms. So you can pick any of those to go into. This should not work. Okay, that's not worked. Why hasn't this worked? Reset the train. Hopefully, barking does actually work now. So that's them going out. Then the C2C train should be able to come in, go out. At the moment, I am living down in Brighton. Okay, that C2C train does actually work. So it does look like barking is now working as a good terminus, which is fantastic. Oh my god. I actually managed to get this to work. Blimey, god. That's taken an age. And we've managed to actually increase the frequency of the district line to every 9 minutes. With the circle line still being every 15 as opposed to every 10. I think it might be worthwhile putting a few of the trains from the district line onto the circle. Just these 2 extra trains that I bought earlier. I'll sell them for now, but what I'll do is roleplay that I have actually moved them over, just because I don't think there is a way to switch the lines. Oh, there might be, but you know, get 2 of those onto the circle line, and then that should help maintain the 10-minute frequency on there. But no, yeah, so I don't live in London anymore, but having grown up there, and I've travelled quite extensively throughout London, so I know the system quite well. I know the area quite well. Let's get the Gospel Oak to Barking line next. Just because we're here at Barking, so we might as well get Barking Riverside and add in new stations. Since Gospel Oak to Barking line actually does... Oh, it doesn't actually connect up with Stratford. But it is a different part of London, so it is worth doing. Right, so create a station. This will be dual track, and this will be quite high off the ground. This will be Barking Riverside. 300-meter trains. I don't know if we have class 710s in the game yet, but that does not matter. Get that down there, and then that will join the main line over there into Barking, before then going back onto the ground. From Barking, it will then go to Woodgrange Park, which is this one. 300 meters, Woodgrange Park. And then after that, we have Wanstead Park, which is... That's Forest Gate. This is Wanstead Park. 300 meters even. Then Leighton High Road. Leytonstone High Road. Is it Leighton High Road? It is Leytonstone High Road. If I could speak. Get that over there. Okay, this would probably be in a cut-in in real life. It's not a staff car park. That's a bit rude to the Gospel Oak to Barking route. Then after that, get Leighton Midland Road, which is, funnily enough, on Midland Road. Get that over here. Then after that, get Walthamstow Queen's Road, which is just this stop over here. After that, it comes around to Black Horse Road for the Victoria line, whenever that comes in through here. Then get a stop at South Tottenham, near enough to Seven Sisters. Again, for the Victoria line. Actually, to be fair, just following the Victoria line at this part, they just take two different routes, going to the exact same place between Black Horse Road and Seven Sisters. Then after that, get Haringey Green Lanes, which is this stop over here. 300 meters apart. It's quite good actually doing like mainline stations because they're not that packed close together. So there is some distance between them. After that, Crouch Hill. Crouch Hill, right over here. Then after Crouch Hill, we have Upper Holloway. Holloway, and then it terminates at Gospel Oak over here. To be honest, what I might do is just pre-electrification, might get some 172s on it. You can switch what lines the trains are assigned to. That I didn't know how to do, and to be honest, considering the mess I made earlier, I didn't want to bother just in case I made a bigger mess. It scared me. Long story short. Right, so connect up all these bits of track, which technically are like cut and cover level, but I'll just say they're in like a sort of a cutting. They haven't been sort of bricked up, if you'd like. Really don't know why in the 70s they didn't just quite some distance. Why do they didn't just convert this section of the Overground to the Victoria line, the bit that just follows the Victoria line? For no reason whatsoever. Get that down here. Follow the sort of cutting made, the gaps between the housing. Funnily enough, that looks like that's where a railway would go, so we should actually fill it in with the railway. Station Road, post office, bit far from the station to be honest. Or maybe that's just me. Get this over here. Grange Park Junction, and then this is going to be a bit tricky to actually get it into where is it, into Barking, because this side will need to go over into here, but then this side will need to go down onto here, since these are two separate tracks. Then on the way out, let's see, double track mode, it would be nice to then get this to go like that, but these getting that like that, and then this like that. Hope that works. And then the lengthy extension, which will eventually become like part of C2C. The extension down to Barking Riverside. You can switch what lights. Currently building the depot for Rotterdam trains in your save. That's nice. Nice to hear that. Let's see. So build the Gospel Oak to Barking line. Where is the build? Oh, it hits one. Where is it? Over here. Right. Okay. Oops. That's not what I want to do. Right, hopefully I can make it so that this doesn't hit like a road or whatever the hell it says it's hitting here. There we go. Build all this. I would need to change the sort of name of it, but that's fine. Create a new line. Make this proper London Overground orange, which is a bit more like that. This will be £1.80 again, 50 pence per mile. This will be the only 36 places to store trams. Yikes, need to expand that, get more storage. Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside, or colloquially known as the Goblin. Gospel Oak to Barking line, Goblin. Add in stop, so Barking Riverside, then in for Barking. Can't find a path. Oh dear. Right, off to a terrible start then. Okay, maybe try this side. Why can it not connect? Oh, it's because I'm going in the wrong direction, that's why. Nope, never mind. Okay, would have hoped this would have worked, but it doesn't. Blimey, yeah, you are going to need a lot more than one more depot. Cannot find path. Do you know what? I think that works. There we go. Get this going up through here. I will have to change the names at some other points, but that's for future me to deal with. Get that going back. Then oh fucking hell. Jefferson Carpet. Okay, well, apparently that works. Okay, get that going through there. Then through Barking on these platforms. And it still can't find the path into Barking Riverside, which is, once again, really confusing for me. I do feel like it might be down to the fact that these aren't connected, but I would have hoped it would have been a bit more smart than that. Build those. Does that fix it? Oh, it does not fix it. Why is there a problem? Oh, no, there is no problem. Okay, so this works. So what I'll do is make it a passenger service and allow some, where are they? 172s? Or should I get some 710s? 507, 707s. Don't really have any 710s though, that's the thing. City Tram, Class 700s, ELRs, 166, where is it? I know I have some 172s. There's some 170s. Yeah, they are. Some 172s. These were 171s actually. No, the 172s were in... Hang on a minute. Pick a decal. No, I don't want them in that. I want them in... Is that it? I think this... Yeah, it's this one. 172-1 in double car formations with 4 trains down on the Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside. Working that service. So at the moment, it is on a 15-minute frequency, which isn't too bad. But with that being said, this will be where I leave this part here. I thank you very much for making it this far. If you've enjoyed the stream and you're new here, do be sure to like and subscribe for more. Turn on notifications to be notified every single time I go live, because I try stream at least once a week. But